Praise.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to visiting lecture today from University of Sindh, Pakistan. Welcome to the Honorable Mr. Homan Memon, PhD, as a lecturer and assistant registrar. For the topic today is Green Human Resource Management. For today event, we will being live stream on the Universitas STEKOM YouTube channel. And for today event, we will start with presentation by Mr. Homan Memon PhD. Continue with Q&A session, time for picture, and last time is closing. So let's begin for this class today. For Mr. Homan, the time is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Novita, for your great introduction and invitation. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, let's start. Mm. The lecture today I'm going to deliver is the topic green human resource management. As we know that nowadays everybody is going with the slogan of "Go Green" because of the uh, environment friendly and it's very burning topic nowadays. So basically starts with the origin that what is the origin of green human resource management. So green human resource management seems to be a novel concept to majority of academics and professionals. Means it is a concept of academicians and professionals in the field of human resource management. So it was perhaps originated in 1996 from the contribution by Wehmeyer 1996. 1996 is the start or is the origin of the green human resource management. So Wehammer, who edited a book titled Greening People, Human Resources and Environmental Management, a book which was edited by Wehammer. It's a great author and its book titled Greening Peoples. So human resources and environmental management is the contribution given by Wehammer. These are the contents that what is green, why is green, what is green human resource management, why is green human resource management so important, what are the green human resource requirements, so how to make human resource functions green. So let's discuss these topics further in detail. So first of all, what is green? The Brigham University English Language Dictionary in 1987 defines green as the color of a grass or a leaf or leafy or verdant. So University of Brigham University defines green color of grass. So also the same, they treats a green as a area of a land covered with a grass, plants and trees. So what is the basic concept given by the university is that how green HRM or what is green in the field of academics and in the field of professionals. So green defines as a noun as environmentalist, conversationalist, preservationist, nature lover, or eco activist. So further, what is green human resource management? So basically, we have to understand that what is green human resource management is. So green human resource management, green HRM, is referred to all the activities involved in the development, implementation, and ongoing maintenance of a system that aims to making employees of an organization green. It refers to the policies, practices, and systems that makes employees of the organization green and sustainable use of resources for the benefit of the individual, society, natural environment, and the business. So, what are the policies? What are the practices? What are the systems that makes our employees, organizations to go green and sustainable use resources for their benefits. That what are the benefits which are being obtained from the green HRM practices, the green HRM policies. So how we can convert our employees to go green, how we can convert our organizations to go green, because we have to take the benefits from the resources of the green environment, individual effects, societal effects, natural environment, and the businesses are affected by this green human resource management. So, meaning of the green in the context of HRM, we have to understand the four basic aspects, that how conservationist, preservationist, non-polluter, and maker. So we have to discuss these four basic concepts of green human resource management in detail. So what is the conservationist? Conservationist becomes very careful in the way of using the natural environment in order to let it last as long as possible. That how we use our natural resources or our natural environment to be long lasting, or we can use it for last long. In other words, that he or she does not using the natural environment at the minimum level, so that future generations will be able to utilize. That we have to store, we have to minimize the use of our natural resources, because our resources are utilized for the future generations. So we have to store, or we have to save these natural environment for our future generations, so they are be able to utilize it and they have to consume it. So we have to think from now. So we have to give them a basic natural environment for the future. So what are the preservationists? Preservationists does keeping the natural environment in its original form and protecting it from harm, loss, or negative change. So we have to preserve our natural environment in its original form. Like we have to reduce the use of paper, because paper is being produced from the trees, from the plants. So we have to preserve our natural environment, because we have to protect them. We have not harm them. We have not lose them, because they are again give a negative change. So environmental friendly environment we have to provide our in the organizations. So we have to protect them. So how we can preserve these natural resources or our natural environment in its original form, not convertible form. Third aspect is the non-polluter. Non-polluter means we have to prevent from or minimizing contaminating the water, air, atmosphere, etc. through unpleasant and poisonous substance and waste. Because we are producing a lot of poisonous substances and wastes in our environment, because we have to prevent our water, we have to use the water, we have contaminating the water, we have contaminating our air, our atmosphere, and unpleasant poisonous substance and wastes in the environment. So we have to prevent from all these activities. We have to minimize these activities through non-polluter. Fourth aspect is maker. Maker does creating gardens and look like natural places. So we have to create a green environment around us in our organizations, to environmental friendly. We have to in other words, he or she intentionally build parks and places which have plant trees and grasses. So we have create a green environment surrounding our organizations, inside our organizations. So we have to build natural environmental parks, places where plants and trees and grass is there. So we have to create the natural environment for our society and for our organizations also.
I'm apologize, sir.
Hello.
For slide of presentation now moving until right now is still in first page, correct or no?
What are you saying? I didn't hear you.
For the slide presentation is not moving until now is still in the first page.
Novita, can you chat? I'm not audible.
Pardon? So for the presentation, not move is still in the first page.
Okay, chat is not moving, slides are not moving.
Yes, correct, not moving.
Okay, but over here they are moving.
In here is the first, yes, already moving.
Now is moving.
Yes, it's moving.
Nature level.
Yes, correct, nature labor.
Okay,
Slide of numbers
okay,
9.
okay, continue.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
continue. Thank
okay,
you.
okay, okay. Nature lover. So we have to understand what the nature lover basically in the green HRM. So when an employee perform above four roles, that are we are discussing already in the previous slides. So he or she become as green employee. So we have to name these employees are a green employee. Hence, a green employee is a nature lover or an eco activist. So, if the employee is performing these four roles, preservationist, non-polluter, maker, and preservationist, so we have to label an employee as a green employee in our organization or in our society. General reasons for greening. What are the basic general reasons to go green in the environment, in the organizations, in the human resource management? Is these are the basic reasons to avoid or minimize global warming, to avoid or minimize natural disasters such as acid rains, red rains, tsunamis, flooding, hurricanes, droughts, etc. So, to avoid and minimize health diseases owing to pollution, to avoid or minimize harm to animals and other natural creatures, to ensure appropriate balance of relationship among plants, animals, people, and their environment, to ensure survival of human and business organizations for a prolonged period of time. So these are the basic reasons for going to green HRM. That we have to minimize all these reasons to go green in the human resource management, in the environment, and in the society. What are the importance of green human resource management? Increase employee efficiency and effectiveness. We are going to increase our employee efficiency and effectiveness by going green environment in the human resource management. Reduce cost and better employee engagement. That we are reducing our cost and our employees are engaging with the green environment in the better form. Increase employees' motivation. That employees are highly motivated through this green environment in the organizations. Easy to recruit Easy to recruit new employees, can attract suitable qualified candidate pool, uh, reduce labor turnover and absenteeism, better health and safety management system within the organization. So we have to provide a better safety health management system in the organization with the help of green human resource management. Novita, just give me 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, let's move to the next slide. Sorry for the interruption. Green human resource management requirements. So we have to understand that what are the green human resource requirements in the organizations in order to achieve organizational environmental goals or green human management requirements need to be identified. So we have first how we are going to achieve the organizational environmental goals with the help of green environment. So we have to understand the basic requirements that we need to identify for the green human resource management. So there are the four basic categories of the green human resource management that are discussed in the chart below. That green human resource management requirements are green competencies, green attitude, green behaviors, and green results. So these are the four basic requirements of the green human resource management. What are these? That these are the green competencies, green attitude, green behaviors, and the green results. So let us discuss in detail that what are the green competencies. Green competencies are the knowledge and the skills in respect of greening. Without this knowledge and skill competencies, it is not possible for the employee to become a green employee. So, because with the help of knowledge and respect, skills in the respect of greening, so every employee is not going to become a green employee without the knowledge and the skills in the concept of green environment. So, what are the green attitudes? So, the employee needs to have a right attitude of greening. Right attitude means we are going to understand in the way that if it's feeling effective and intention to behave behavioral. So, what are the attitude which an employee has to adopt in the organization or intention to behave, that what are the behaviors of the employee that is going with the help of green environment. So employee need to understand that what is the right attitude to perform with the staff, with the people, with the environment in the organization in the green HRM. There are three parts in the green attitude. So we have to discuss the three major parts in the green attitudes, which are cognitive, affective, and behavioral. So cognitive environment that I believe in greening, it is very important for survival and sustainability of myself, my organization, my society, my country, and earth. So this is the basic cognitive part of the green attitude. So what is the effective? That I feel positively about the need of greening. I like the working in greening. I feel happy when I think and talk about the greening. So effective part is also very important for the green attitude, that how I am positively behave, or I am feeling positive and talk positively with the peoples or with the environment, with the adjust in the environment because of the green attitude. So what is the behavioral part? Behavioral part of the green attitude is I intend to be a serious contributor to greening. I will be in greening. I hope to live with greening. I am going to be a serious green employee. So, what behavior, what contribution, or what I am showing to the in the organization, in the environment, that how I am going to be a serious green employee because of my behavioral changes or my behaviors in the environment of the green attitude. What is the green behavior? There are three parts in the green behavior: green organizational citizenship behavior, green interpersonal citizenship behavior, and green official behavior. That how green organizational behaviors are performs in the organization. That how I am seriously going or adopting this green environment or this green behavior in the organization. And green interpersonal citizenship behavior, that how I am interpersonally adopting this green behavior in the environment in the organization. And the third one is the green official behavior, that how I am officially behaving with the staff, with the colleagues in the green environment. So moving to the next slide, green organizational citizenship behavior. Green organizational citizenship behavior, that is defined as an extent to which the employee engages in positive actions aimed to help and at helping the organization as a whole to achieve greening. So how I am going to engage with the positive actions that are helping me in the organization to achieving its green objectives, its green achievements or goals. So, an example of such actions: use natural water rather than refrigerated water for drinking. This will reduce electricity and consumption. So, how I am going to behave, or I am going to reduce the consumption of electricity with the help of using the natural water rather than refrigerated water. Use both sides of paper when writing or printing or photocopying. So this is basic that nowadays we are wasting a paper, so we have to utilize the paper by printing on the both sides rather than copying on the single side. So this will also reduce and save trees and electricity also. Come to the work by walking and bus train. This will reduce fuel consumption and air pollution. This is the natural that in the everywhere in the world, we are wasting the fuel because excessive use of fuel by the buses and by the trains and cars. So come to the work by walking. This will improve your health. Shut down computers when not working instead of hibernating. So everybody in the offices nowadays are not turning off or shut down their computers. They are using it in the hibernating because it will also reduce your electricity and air pollution. So we have to think about this. Use natural light when working. This will reduce electricity. If natural light is available, then you have to switch off your electric lights because we have to save the electricity. Put plants in the working to absorb pollutions. Work with a minimum number of bulbs which are on. So we have to reduce the number of bulbs where we are working in the environment. Reuse many items at the offices, such as jugs, cans, bottles, bags, etc. Rather than throwing them away, we are practicing in our daily routine and in our homes. We are reusing the cans and bottles and papers and other bags in the like the making the pencil box or pen box and jugs are using in the recycling process. In my office, I also use the rough papers on the backside. I'm using for rough work. So everybody is using this. So we have to reduce these by uh, creating the environment friendly. Green interpersonal citizenship behavior. So, green interpersonal citizenship behavior that is defined as the extent to which the employee engages in positive actions aimed at helping specific co-employees to do their green work. So we have to uh, create a interpersonal relationship with our colleagues, with our employees in the organizations to work and give the positive impact or positive help with the green work. So example of such actions are stimulate others to become green. We have to stimulate them that how you are going to be green and perform well. Answer questions asked by others about green positively. Teach others about how to become green. Help other our your co-employees, your subordinates to become a green environment employee or become a green employee. So we have to teach them. We have to answer the question they are asked by the employees that how the green environment will change and give the positive impact in our environment. So green official behaviors are the behaviors in is the green official behavior is the extent to which the employee engages in official duties assigned by the supervisors, superiors with regards to greening. So our official behaviors with the official duties are assigned with by the superiors in the regard of greening. This engagement is not a voluntary one and it is an official requirement to be made by the employees. So we have to create such an environment or we have to make it compulsory. So, not make it compulsory, we have to voluntarily invite everybody in the official environment to become a green employee. Such duties may include specific procedures to be followed by the employees to reduce wastage and remove waste. So we have to impose or we have to uh, include these tasks or these procedures in the routine that employees have to reduce the wastage and we have to remove the waste from the environment. So what are the green results of the green human resource management in the organizations? that outcomes and outputs which are environmental friendly. Green results are defined as the extent to which the employee has produced green outcomes. So we have to create outputs or outcomes that are environmental friendly with the help of green HRM or green employees. Green results have the following two dimensions. The basic two dimensions of green results are green innovations and green outcomes. So, new environmental initiatives, new solutions for waste reduction, pollution reduction, etc., will be provided in the organizations to reduce the wastage, the pollution with the help of green innovations. New ideas, new initiatives are taken place in the environments, in the organizations for the green innovations. So, what are the green outcomes? Number of hours of working with natural light or minimum numbers and or minimum number of electricity bulbs. So we have to reduce our working hours because with the help of natural light we have to work as much as we can give the maximum output from the green environment. And we have, if it is not possible, so we have to reduce the number of electricity bulbs in our offices, in our environments, to save the electricity with the help of green. Amount of reduction of electricity consumption, amount of reduction of existing level of input waste, and degree of achievement of specific environmental performance targets are come in the in the field of green outcomes. Making HRM functions green. Making a HRM function green involves inclusions of policies, procedures, and practices uh, which ensure right employee green inputs and right employee green performance of job. So how we are making the HRM functions green? So we have to include in the structure of the organization, in the policies, in the procedures, and such practices are made with the employees to ensure them that you are going to give the green inputs and green outputs during your performance or your job performance, become a right green employee. So, what is the job analysis? To include environmental dimension as a duty in your job description, we have to include our job description with the help of green and human resource management functions. To include green competencies as a special component in the job specification. So these job analysis are going to incorporate our job descriptions for the employees to understand that how we are going to make human resource management functions green. Recruitment function, that we are going to include green job interviews with the help of gadgets, with the help of media. So to include environmental criteria in the recruitment message, to communicate the employer's concern about greening through recruitment efforts that are taken by the superiors in the organizations, that how we are going to include this recruitment procedure with the help of going green job interviews. What is the selection procedure in the green environment? To select applicants who are sufficiently aware of greening to fill job vacancies. With the help of greening, employees are very much aware and very much sufficient environment is going to the employees to fill the job vacancies with the help of greening. So to select applicants who have been engaging in the greening as consumers under their private life domain. So we are going to select the participants or the applicants who are already been engaging in the greening environment or in the greening consumer understanding private life domain. What is the induction procedure to make new employees familiar with the green efforts of the organization? So how we are making our employees familiar with the environment of greening efforts of the organization. What are the efforts organization is taking for becoming greening? To develop induction programs showing green citizenship behaviors of current employees that are already working in your organizations. What are the trainings to impart right knowledge and skill about greening? The four green roles to each employees through a training program exclusively designed for greening, which we discussed already, the four roles. So we have to provide them training according to them to do training needs analysis to identify green training needs of employees, that what are the needs of the employees to give them or to identify them green give them the green trainings. What's the performance evaluation of the employee to evaluate employees' job performance according to green related criteria, that how we are going to evaluate their performance on the job, to include a separate component for progress on greening in the performance feedback interview, that if we are giving them or taking from them a feedback interview, then how we can separate the components or the how we can uh, calculate or how we can progress, what are the criteria of their progress, calculating their progress. So what are the rewards and management give to the employees, to give the financial incentives to the employees for their good green performance of the job, to give non-financial rewards such as praises and recognitions to employees for their greening. So we have to give them rewards. How we can give the rewards to the employees in the green environment, in the human resource management. Discipline management to formulate and publish rules of conduct relating to greening. So how we are going to maintain a discipline in the green human resource management. So this is also we have to focus to develop a progressive disciplinary system to punish employees who violate the rules of green conduct. So we also have to develop these disciplinary systems in our organizations. Discipline is giving yourself a command and following it up with actions. Bob Proctor gave a short description of the discipline. Live green, love green, be green. We are just mankind. Without the earth, we are nothing. Better work life, better workplace through sharing knowledge. So we have to share the knowledge for creating a better work life and a better workplace in the green environment. Green human resource management is the sustainable use of resources within business organizations and more generally promotes the cause of environmental sustainability. So we have to involve in the green HRM to promote the cause of environmental sustainability. Green HR involves two essential elements: environmental friendly HR practices we have to adopt in the green human resource management, and the preservation of knowledge capital. So these 2 points are basically the essential elements in the green human resource management. What are the objectives? Increase employees awareness, lower the cost, better employee engagement, employee retention, environmental friendly initiatives. So we have to give employees better increase the employees awareness in the field of knowledge, lower the cost, better employee engagement. We have to involve the employees in the green environment. Employees retention, we have to look after that. Environment friendly initiatives are taken by the management in the human resource management. Green initiatives for HR, which are taken by the management, that green buildings are going to be built for the employees, paperless office. We have to reduce the work of paper, use of paper in our offices, conservation of offices, recycling and waste disposal. So we have to make the procedures and rules for recycling and waste disposable in the green environment. These are the green initiatives which are taken by the management for the employees in the human resource management perspective. What will increase if we use green HR? So, how we are going to increase if we use green HR? Employee motivation and engagement is increased with the help of green human resource management. Create a competitive advantage from the opportunities presented by changing markets. So, with the help of green human resource management, opportunities are going to be increased because the markets are changing rapidly towards the paperless work through the green environment, reduce labor turnover, improve the health of workforce. With the help of green environment in the human resource, we are going to improve our workforce health in a better way. They are very much healthy because we are providing them a green environment around them, provide the environment surrounding them. in the offices, in the environments, or in the organizations. What are the effects of green human resource management? Performance management systems are going to be the green human resource managements are going to be increased. Training and developments are going to be given to the employees in the green human resource management. Employees involvement and employees participations are going to be increased in the green human resource management. We have created a pay and reward system in the green human resource management. Recognition and award systems are going to be increased or going to be introduced in the green human resource management. What is the performance management? Green performance standards and indicators in the performance management assessment at all departmental levels. We are going to be standardized. We are going to create the indicators. With the help of these indicators and standards, we are going to be calculate or we are going to be judge the green performance of our employees in the organizations. So how communications of green schemes for all via procedures auditing to all levels and TMA schemes. So what are the communication channels or what are the communication criteria we are going to be introduced in the green management? Because with the help of green management, we are going to be make new procedures on auditing at all levels in the organization. Managers are set green targets. We are going to be set with the green goals and green responsibilities in our organizations. So, the roles of the managers in achieving green outcomes, example, familiarization and encourage employee management learning systems in the organization with the help of our managers, that how they are going to be teach the employees or guide them, train them to achieve the green outcomes with the help of encouraging employee management learning systems. Training and development. Training is a key intervention to manage waste in terms of both prevention and reduction. So, how we are going to introduce the trainings in the organization with the help of green human resource management to reduce or to manage the waste in the term of both prevention and reduction. So, how we are going to prevent the waste and how we are going to reduce the waste with the help of this employee training and development. Programmers should include social and environmental issues at all levels. We are going to give them a proper training for their development in the environmental and in the social at all levels in the organization, from the top level to the lower level. Orientation programs for the newly hired, because we are going to give them the orientation before they are joining our organizations, so that we are helping them to introduce the green environment. So we have give them proper orientation, proper guidance to the newly hired employees, inform the employees about the green procedure and policies. So we are give them training, give them the information about the green procedures and policies which are being adopted or which are being uh, incorporated in the system of green HRM management systems. Employee involvement and participations. So how employees are going to be involved and participate in the green human resource management. An assessment of the attitude, knowledge, and skills. A proper assessment for the employees, for their attitude, for their knowledge, and for their skills is being incorporated in this system. Green teams can be established in each department. That how the peoples are working in the department with the new system of green environment in our organizations. Speakers from out of the company to guide them, to train them, to support them with this green environment. Internal sustainability journals, allied signals incorporated, who include a total waste minimization component in their trainings. So, a proper total waste management system is going to be incorporated or going to include in their trainings, that how you are going to be use this total waste minimization system in the organization. Pay and reward system. Need for a green pay or reward system to reduce waste. Example, the point GM or gain knowledge such as chemistry, remission, example Bhopal, trailer packages to reward green skill acquisition, 3M pay for them. So these are the payment systems which are being already working for the green pay and reward systems. Use of monetary based EM rewards, bonuses, cash, premiums. Use of non-monetary based EM rewards, leave, gifts, and recognition based one award, publicity, external roles, and daily praises. So these are some reward systems which are already used in the organizations that we are going to convert them in the green human resource uh, pay and reward systems. Recognition and reward awards. Other ways in which employee can be encouraged, allowing flexible work weeks. We are give them a flexibility to work to complete their work within a week. So not rigid. We have to give them flexible time for the work. Establishing a carpool program, offering free or discontinued free transportation passes, adding car sharing as an employee benefit, and setting up transportation saving accounts. So these are rewards and recognitions are already we are achieving. We are giving to our employees in the organization. So we have to think about the green human resource management. So what is the conclusion of this? All the employer and practitioners can establish the usefulness of linking their employees' involvement and participation in the environmental management programs. So, employees will be very much careful, very much useful for the employees to link with the environment management programs for the improvement of our organizational environmental performance, like with a specific focus on waste management recycling, creating green products. Unions and employees can help employers to adopt green human resource policies and practices. So the unions are very much important in the organizations. They are playing a very much great role, and they will also help our employees to adopt the green human resource policies for the betterment of our organizational environmental performance. And we are also going to focus on waste management recycling. This is a very important aspect of the green human resource management. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for Dr. Homan Memon. Yeah, for our participant, if you have any question for the speaker, please add them to the chat or you can raise your hand. Yeah, for first question, we have question from Mr. Amin Toharisher. Yeah, for first is I want to question with Mr. Homan Memon like this. What are the barriers to green human resource management grew up in the golden era? And also, how does green human resource management affect employee performance? Thank you.
Novita, can you write it in the chat? Or this is a how is this a question? How can green human resource management increase employee involvement in the company pursuit? Is it this question?
Yes, I'm ready right in the room chat. Sure.
Okay. So, green human resource management increase employees' involvement in the company pursuit. That with the help of green human resource management, we are going to increase our employees' involvement, because nowadays we are working with the paperless environment in the organizations, because we are reducing our workforce to work very busy environment, very tough environment. By with the help of green human resource management, we are going to create a good environment in the offices, in the organizations. With the help of this, we are going to give the trainings to the employees that they are going to involve in the company project. And what are the challenges? The challenges which organization is facing in the implementation of green human resource management strategy, because nowadays people are going to very much friendly with the environment of green human resource management, because everywhere we are using a paperless environment. that lectures and with the help of Zoom, with the help of these other medias, it is very much easy to communicate or to deliver the lecture, and students are very much easy to achieve these goals and in the organizations. So it is a big challenge for the organizations to implement this green human resource management, because have to establish a proper training system, a proper environment to the employees to adopt this green human resource strategy in the organizations, because with the help of green human resource management, we have to reduce the waste, and we are working for a good environment, friendly environment in the organizations.
Thank you for answering. And then the question from participant in the YouTube from Mr. Sukamto, about how can green human resource management first? Yeah, first what?
Novita, I can't hear you. Please write the question in the chat.
Yes, how can green human? We have two questions.
Uh, I think the question is, what are the barriers to green human resource management? There are different barriers because in different countries, different organizations that are not familiar with the green human resource management, because it's a new burning issue, and it's slowly and gradually growing up, because with the help of green human resource management, we are very much environmental friendly in the organizations, and we are working in a green human resource management system with the help of our HR managers. So they are going to first train themselves, and then they are going to deliver these trainings and transfer these trainings to our employees, because everybody is not familiar with this green human resource management. So first we train our HR managers with these green HRM practices. Then we are going to transfer with these trainings and these concept of green human resource management to the our staff, to our superiors, to our management. So slowly and gradually we are removing these barriers from the human resource management system and shift towards the green human resource management. And how does green human resource management affect employee performance? Because if we are providing our employees a good working environment in the organization, and we are give them less burden with the help of green green environment or green employee. So we will be give them a better environment, or we are achieving the better performance from our employee with the help of green human resource management.
Okay, thank you for answering. And the last question from Miss Diah Rahmi.
What is the green human resource management, and also the technology of education, and also to start look at the community or student or society around it. So, yes, basically we are first of all we are going to create the green human resource management systems and adopt the new technologies in our education system, as we are already after COVID, we are shifting towards the green environment in the education system, because we are working on the online classes, online lectures, and we deliver the lectures with the students in the different platforms, Google, Zoom. So we are already shifting towards the green education system, and slowly and gradually we are going to transmit this to our societies, to our communities, with the help of education, with the help of concepts and different lectures we are going to be organized with different trainings we have to be launched. With the help of these all trainings and education systems and lectures, we will change our community and our students and our societies around us with the help of green environment. So it take time, but we will hopefully we will switch on green environment.
Okay, thank you for answering, sir. I think it's very clear answer from Professor. Okay, before I close this event, for all participants, please open your camera. I will take a picture on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, another one. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Thank you. Thank you for your keen cooperation. Finally, we come to the end of visiting lecture today. We would like to thank you for Mr. Homan Memon PhD for the wonderful information and sharing your knowledge. We hope this information will be beneficial for all participants. At least we hope to have more collaboration in the future with University of Sindh, Pakistan. The visiting lecture for today and here. We hope to see you soon. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you so much for Dr. Homan. Thank you.
Thank you, Novita. Thank
Bye-bye.
you once again.
Yeah, thank you. Bye. Ya, bagi para peserta bisa meninggalkan acara.